What is up, everyone? I'm Steven, and welcome to Up in the Air, the Up in the Air podcast, where we discuss and debate some hot topics around the NBA. And yeah, fasten your seatbelts, grab some food, because we're about to dive deep into this, guys. About to dive deep into this, and yeah, let's meet the co-hosts, the hosts. Balin, what's going on? How's it going?
We living, we breathing. Life goes on, you know. You via me?
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard over there on the top left. And Bryden, what is up? How's it going?
I'm so excited.
He is actually up in the air. Let's be real.
I'm actually.
Hey.
So yeah, good to be here. Glad we can talk ball. Glad the season is finally starting, guys. We're about a week away now from the Nuggets and Lakers tipping things off.
The offseason, I'm so sad the whole time.
I know that.
I'm excited.
Like, preseason is pretty fun to watch right now. I feel like players are like actually playing. Lakers
I'm excited about
playing
it.
their teams deep into like the third quarter sometimes. So
Hey, you mentioned the Lakers. I'm excited about the Nuggets bench.
who do you guys got on the bench?
Nug.
Strother. I know Bailey's been watching
yeah.
Strother too. He knows.
Did you hear? I forget what your name of your GM is, but did you see he like kind of low key dissed Bruce Brown today?
Did he really?
Yeah, he was like in the off season. I warned people to not get Bruce Brown. They're like, because we got something better. We got Peyton Watson, and like I don't know. He was like, Bruce Brown's not all that. And I was like, dang, you just kind of dissed your old player that just won you a title. Like, won a title with your team. It's kind of messed up.
He most definitely is all that.
Yeah, I was like, Bruce Brown's about to win freaking... He's about to be in an
MVP.
all-star game with the Pacers, bro.
Or he's not.
Him and Tyrese in the backcourt.
Tyrese maybe.
Yeah, Tyrese probably will. Wasn't he almost in last year, or did he make it last year? He did make it.
I'm pretty sure he made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like an injury reserve or something. But should we hop right into these questions? We're gonna do most likely tos or NBA superlatives today. Should we start from the bottom? The bottom of the list.
I don't know. Let me look at the list real quick.
Because we have MVP at the top of the list. I feel like we can't start with MVP.
I don't know. That might be the most straightforward.
Let's end with MVP. I like
we
that.
can't just hop right into that, you know? Most straightforward.
end
What
with
is it,
MVP.
Jokic? Yeah, let's end with that.
All right.
Most likely to get fired.
Mo. Ooh.
Coach.
Okay.
Most likely to get fired. I don't know. I don't know if you saw that. I added that.
I gotta bring up coaches.
I'll start real quick. I have Jason Kidd as my most likely to get fired. I just feel like he's not that great of a coach, and I feel like they could easily like get off to an awful start, and he can easily just get wiped from the system. So I have Jason Kidd, and then my second I have Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be a quick, easy
if they
out.
fire Jason Kidd, they have to get a big name, right? Do you think that's Doc Rivers then, or
Oh
what?
my
Or is it
gosh.
Mark Jackson? Or
I would.
you can't have Luka and not have a big name coach.
I mean, they had a good coach. They had Rick Carlisle already. Like, they got rid of him because he couldn't play together. Like, they couldn't have a good relationship or something. I don't know. But
No one can coach Luka. You don't run a system with him.
I would love, though, if Doc Rivers came in and coached Mavs, because I really want him off ESPN, bro. Did you see he's the new commentator with Mike Breen?
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, bro. His voice is
That's rough.
impossible to get used to listening the whole time, bro. The raspiness, it's terrible.
I was thinking the Atlanta Hawks coach.
Tim Snyder.
Bye bye. I feel like to me, I feel like the Hawks just organization is just about to implode.
Really?
Didn't didn't Trey Young say he wants out anyways in the first place?
Did he? I just
I
heard
feel like
him
he
say
did.
that they're
They
gonna
had
win a
to
him
title
out.
this year. That's what he said.
I mean, I feel like they're getting, if they even make the playoffs, they're getting a first round boot anyways.
Yeah.
And if they get a first round boot, that coach is gone. That's my opinion. I feel like they have so many weapons right now. Don't they have Capella? They have Murray. They have a good team.
Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, they have a good team. If they don't get past the first round, dude, they're out. I think the coach is gone.
I get what you're saying. Like, if they start out terribly and they like somehow don't make the playoffs or even like get booted in the first round, I say boot them out too. But I have a feeling the Hawks are gonna be like super good this year. Like Quinn Snyder was the coach of the Jazz when they were somehow like the first seed. Weren't they the first seed like 2 years in a row or something in the West?
And they got 3-0'd by the
Yeah, and they got
Nuggets.
swept. Like I could see them like
They're the first
somehow
team, I think.
climbing up to like top 4 teams in the East this year. Just with that play
Was
style
he the
of
coach
just slinging threes.
when the Nuggets came back 3-1?
Yeah,
Was he the coach?
he was.
Yeah, he's not gonna last long.
He's been the coach like every time they made the playoffs with D. Mitch.
Yeah. I feel like they could have done something if they would have kept that roster together, but without Rudy Gobert.
Didn't they fire their coach last year?
Yeah, the Hawks fired, I think, Nate McMillan. They signed Quinn Snyder like mid-season, so he didn't even get to like really coach them.
2 weeks left in the season, yeah.
Yeah.
I do get like I don't think they would blow it up that fast. If they're gonna blow it up, it's gonna be a trade of a player.
Yeah. Landry Fields as their GM's not gonna blow it up.
Andrew Fields, that's right.
Landry Fields, bro. Slowest shot.
Their
All right,
GM?
looking at these lists of coaches, the first one, obviously, I think if you were doing like a whatever FanDuel odd, I think Joe Mazzulla would be the highest.
Yeah.
Easiest pick,
Guaranteed.
or like the safest pick if you were putting money on it, was Steve Clifford for the Hornets.
Really? Okay. I can see
They're
that.
gonna be bad. It's Steve Clifford. Like he would. Like they'll probably try to get a younger coach, I would think, especially with LaMelo. But I think my sleeper pick is this team starts out terrible. Like they're supposed to be a top 3 seed, and they're like between 8th and 14th.
Who is it?
Projected top 3 seed. I think they're gonna start out horrible. Maybe I'm wrong, and they blow it up. Frank Vogel and the Phoenix Suns.
Oh my
Gone
gosh.
from the get go.
Really?
That's my pick. That's my sleeper pick.
Bryden, you can hear Balin now, right?
No.
Really? Yeah, I mean the Lakers fired him when the Lakers were legit starting like Wayne Ellington,
worst roster
Isaiah
outside
Thomas.
of the Bucks. Yeah.
And the Lakers are like, yeah, it's Frank Vogel's fault.
Second year player most likely to make the jump. Biggest jump.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that
Who
what we're
you got?
doing?
Yep. Who do you got? Also, Brian, your camera's not
Jaden
on.
Sharp, right?
Shaden Sharp.
second-year player.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
That's my pick. I think that's kind of an easy pick because you're going to score a lot of points on a bad team.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only going to get better just the more amount you play him. So he's uber athletic. Will succeed in like a free-flowing offense, especially next to Scoot, because Scoot's going to want to run all the time. I think he'll put up some big numbers. What about you, Steven?
I got Benedict Mathurin.
There's a good pick.
I really
Who
like
won
his.
it?
What?
Did he win Rookie of the Year?
No, it's Paulo, I think.
Paulo.
I think he might have been third, or I think maybe like Jalen Williams was second. I don't remember, but Benedict, I love his game. Like, I love his confidence. I feel like he plays in like a similar I don't know. I feel like he's just a nice shot creator. He's already the starting 2 guard for the Pacers this year, in the lineup. So I don't know. He plays a little bit like Kobe to me. I like his game. I like his game, and I think he's ready. He's primed to break out. 25 points per game. Is that too high for this man? Is that too high for this man?
Yes.
No, it's
with
not.
Bruce Brown coming over.
Not in the NBA today. Not in the NBA today. Some trash player averaged like 25 a game last year, and I'm trying to remember.
Joel Embiid.
Is Joel Embiid? What the? I mean, didn't DeAndre Ayton average like 20 and 10? Like this, it's like the defense is trash this year. So I mean, like right now in the NBA. So I feel like Benedict can break out and have like at least 23 points per game. I'm predicting that, actually. Putting it on the table. 23.
Got you. I like it. I like it. Bryden?
What is this for? Rookie of the year?
Second year player most likely to take the biggest leap.
Y'all said Powell. What's his name?
Paulo?
On the Magic?
I thought you were going to say Christian Brown on the Nuggets.
I don't think he's going to make a huge... I don't think Christian Brown makes a huge leap. I think he just settles into his role a little bit more. I think the guy on the Magic, Paolo?
Yeah.
Banchero?
I think he balled out last season, but I think he's going to ball out even more this season. The Magic have nobody, like, really playmaker-wise, I feel like. They have, what's his name? The point guard, Cole.
Yeah, he's getting traded this year.
I think Paolo's is gonna carry the Magic this year.
Paulo.
No, I agree with that. I think he was like, if he was on a winning team, I don't think he made the All-Star team, but if he was on a winning team, he would make the All-Star team. Last year,
yeah.
But I think he's gonna be even better. His jump shot's only gonna get better, and he's probably since. Like Carmelo and LeBron, he's probably the like first overall pick that I feel the most strongly that it's gonna be like a superstar that's come since then, since that like LeBron era. Like everyone else, I kind of like was wavering a little bit, but I think Paolo is just like, I don't know, he's just it. You know what I mean?
I think if he stays healthy, he's gonna ball out.
What do you mean by that first overall pick since like LeBron and Carmelo? What do you mean? Like, Carmelo wasn't the first pick.
No, I was just saying that year, that Melo LeBron year, where this player is really, really good. I think Anthony Davis probably actually falls in that category.
Anthony Edwards? No?
Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I don't know at first that I thought it. Like, year 2?
Yeah.
Yes. But rookie year, I don't know if I knew he was going to score a bunch of points. I didn't know if he was going to be... Like, now he's got potential to be a top 10 player this year.
Yeah, he definitely will. At least I kind of hope he is. He's a likable dude.
He is. I like him.
Yeah. Also, did you guys watch Paulo in the FIBA World Cup?
I did not.
Goodness gracious. His mid-range game is incredible. His post game, he has like a spin move. And every single time they went to it, he was freaking scoring. He was getting dunks. Even though the team freaking somehow got 4th and lost to Dylan Brooks. But also Franz Wagner on that team. He's the one that's going to carry them. Him and Paulo. Yeah, I think so. Should we move on?
They're my, yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry. What were you saying? All right, let's just move on. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Most likely to be the best offensive team this year. Should we put it more, categorize it as like highest scoring team this year? Or...
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'll start it. I got Golden State. I was fighting between Golden State, like Sacramento and Phoenix. I feel like those are all like high flying offenses that are gonna come like crazy. But I have weird like confidence that Chris Paul is gonna like elevate them. I don't even know who it was last year. I'm guessing it was Sacramento.
It was Sacramento, followed by Golden State, followed by Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, I think it's going to be Golden State with Chris Paul this year.
I got. I think my pick is the team that was third highest score in the East last year. Adding Damian Lillard to that, I think it's the Bucks. I don't know how you cover them in the regular season.
I could definitely see that. I also, to throw it back real quick, I think that coach, the new coach, could get fired if they don't start out well.
Oh, you think so?
I don't really know much about him. I know he was Nick Nurse's assistant last year, but when they looked a little rough against the Lakers. Obviously, it was like their first game in the preseason. But all right, what do you got, Bryden? Most likely to best team, best offense.
I think Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
And
they're scary.
Beal, Durant, freaking what's that shooting? Booker. And they added Nurkic, he's an offensive player, by the way.
Yeah.
He is an offensive player. I think that team's going to be very, very good offensively. I think their struggles are going to come on the defensive end and when they put in bench players. But their offense is going to be insane. It's going to be, bar none, probably the best. I do think the Warriors are going to have a great offense. They've had a great offense for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to put the Nuggets up there just because they have Jokic. Jokic is the best offensive player that we've seen, I think.
I think Durant is.
I would have agreed 2 years ago. I think Jokic is the best offensive-minded player that we have ever seen.
Ever? Okay, I see.
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that point, though. I do think so because
he's a great player, but
what he brings to the team, he doesn't just have the best touch around the rim, but he opens shots for everybody. But I'm putting the Nuggets third. I'm putting the Warriors second, and then I'm putting Phoenix first. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I could easily see that happening. I'm not as high on the Warriors offense as you guys are.
Dude, have you seen them in preseason?
Yeah. That's fine.
Kuminga is crazy this year.
I know, I did. Yeah, he is going off. That's cool.
He's
that's
crazy efficient. Like, he doesn't miss. I feel like he's been working out with Curry. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but Sacramento Kings signed, like, the Euro League, like, three-point champion or something. Like, the best three-point shooter in the Euro League. And supposedly, De'Aaron Fox is saying he's the best three-point shooter that he's ever seen. And he did play against Steph Curry in the playoffs last year. I'm like, is he just hyping him up, or... I don't know.
Ever? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. All right, should we hop to most likely to have the best defense? Best scoring defense.
All right.
Do you want to start out, Bailey?
Yeah. First three that came to my mind was the Clippers if they stay healthy. But they're going to play in the West, so, well, obviously they're playing in the West. But, so I think they're not really likely it's going to be an Eastern team. And then for me, the two, Toronto was, it always seems to be good defensively. They're just long. They're just long and good defensively. But I think it's pretty hard for me to pick against Cleveland when they were the best defensive team by a wide margin last year. So I would bet on Cleveland again. Those are the other two teams that crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Less so the Clippers, but they should be good based on their roster. But then again, you play in the West, so
yeah,
we'll see.
I feel like the Clippers can be really good. I don't think they'll be healthy. That's like the thing every year. Like, it's a big if, and I feel like Kawhi's so unreliable, and so is Paul George. But I like have more confidence in in Paul George to stay healthy. But I put the Los Angeles Lakers. Best defensive team this year, guys. I think we got one of the worst defensive players in the league, and D'Angelo Russell on that starting lineup. And
sorry, I didn't mean to cut.
he legit is playing good freaking defense in the preseason right now. And I don't know if you heard it in the interview, he said that Derek White is his inspiration, which is really freaking weird. But he said Derek White is my inspiration on defense. He's like, I want to be Derek White. And he keeps on getting random steals, like, against every team. Like, he kind of locked down Lillard. I think Lillard scored, like, 3 points in, like, 24 minutes or something against him. But I think Lakers, we got Taurean Prince. LeBron sucks at defense. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm like, I think it's going to be the Lakers, but I'm making a bad case for myself. I'm, like, thinking, Austin Reeves just sucks at defense. Frick. Like, okay. But I'm sticking with the Lakers. I think we got a, like, young team. LeBron's 39, AD's 30. Everyone else on the team is under 27 years old right now. And hasn't been the case. Vanderbilt locks down usually someone's best player. He's hurt right now, so we'll see if he comes back. But who do you got, Bryden? Best defensive team.
I hate to say this because I don't like them. I think Memphis, because they have Jaren Jackson. Isn't he the reigning defensive player of the year? They added Marcus Smart, amazing defensive player.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to be really good defensively. Offensively, still yet to be seen, but Memphis has been coming on the scene the last couple of years with what's his name? Point guard. I don't know why I'm blanking his name right now. Help me. Yeah, Ja.
Yeah.
He's been coming on the scene the last couple of years. He just had some legal issues the last couple of years, but I think Memphis is going to be a problem this year because their defense has been upgraded and they still have offense.
I feel like they're going to have a problem too.
Probably. I mean, if Ja keeps up what he's been doing, dude, not going to be good.
I feel like they're so small. Like getting rid of Dylan Brooks and like I feel like they've got Marcus Smart, Derrick Rose, Ja, Desmond Bane, and like who else do they have? I can't think of anyone, but
I think offensively they're going to be screwed. I think defensively they're going to do
yeah. I think Celtics are honorable mention.
I was thinking the Celtics too because they added Drew. They have I'm blanking names right now.
Is it Derek White?
Porzingis?
Porzingis and Horford's really good at defense. Like every year he surprises.
They're gonna have a good defense too. I mean they have Jaylen Brown. He's an amazing defensive player.
Yeah.
So I think Memphis and Celtics are my 1 and 2. They could alternate to me. I think Celtics could be number 1, Memphis number 2, but I think they just have a lot of defensive pieces between those two teams.
Definitely. Should we get to the next one? Most likely to drop 50 points first in a game. And how much do you think they'll drop?
All right, I got you. I want to go a little sleeper pick.
Okay. I'm wondering if it's
Jay
the same as mine.
Alexander.
Okay. Not the same as mine.
And 60 points.
60 points?
You say Shy?
Let's do game 1 or game 2. He's coming out the gate hot. Honorable mention. This dude always does it at one point during the year, but honorable mention, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, didn't he have like a 72-point game like right out of the gate last year? Or maybe later on.
I didn't think it wasn't like that early, but yeah, he did have one.
I could totally see that.
Bryden.
Who do you got, Bryden?
I got Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
I think he has especially playing with Giannis, he has somebody else that can set him up a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of teams are gonna focus on Giannis. I feel like a lot, and I think that's gonna lead to Damian Lillard getting a lot of open looks that he wants, or even just doing ISO. Like I feel like or pick and roll. I feel like Damian Lillard will get a lot of open looks, and he's as Alan, you and I especially, we've seen him play in the playoffs a lot. He loves those pick and rolls. He loves those pick and pops. He loves getting screened. So I think he's gonna thrive in Milwaukee, and I think he's gonna be the first person to put up 50.
I could
I
totally
would
see
think that would probably be the odds-on favorite. It'd be Dame. Is he like, I don't know. He just pops off all the time.
Yeah.
Like if he makes 1 3, dude, he's gonna make
He
at
won't
least
stop.
in that game. Yeah, like he's gonna make many more after that.
Yeah.
What was it like 2-3 years ago? Maybe 2 years ago. He had like a week and a half where he's averaging 50 points or something like that, or like 49.
Insane.
Ridiculous.
Didn't he have a game where he
I
came out in the third quarter and like had like 60 something and didn't play in the fourth? Yeah. I put an honorable mention as Klay Thompson. I feel like Klay Thompson's gonna like pop off this year. Last year
That was my first name that came to my head was Klay.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But I have a sneaky weird pick. Somebody that I think will pop off. Terry Rozier. He's on the Charlotte Hornets.
What?
I think that weirdly I feel like he could pop off at any moment. LaMelo could get injured, or LaMelo could just set him up for a nice 67-point game.
67
Yeah,
points.
I mean,
there's
what?
no shot.
Brandon Jennings had like 50 as a rookie. You know, we can see Terry Rozier pop off. You know, I'm sticking with it. 67 points, Terry Rozier, opening week. Opening week.
That's
Ryan,
a
how
bet.
many points is Dame scoring?
What was that?
How many points is Dame scoring, Brad?
To be the first 50-point scoring person in the league, I'm going with 52.
52. Yeah.
That's,
I like that.
That's light, bro. That's too light. Giannis's
I don't
career
think
high
I
is
don't think he's going
55.
over. Ah.
67 is crazy for Terry Rozier.
Yeah, that's
How
wild,
many people
Steven.
in history have scored 67 points?
Not many, but he's popping off.
Watch he comes out, he's averaging like 8 points a game and gets cut week 1.
I would cry, bro. My boy. All right, what do you guys think? Most likely superstar to get traded before the deadline, and I probably excluding James Harden because I feel like he is gonna get traded.
That's
Most
a
likely
good one.
superstar to get traded.
I'll start. I went on the. I thought James Harden will probably get traded here soon, but I'm not 100%. But I thought if Philly starts off bad, just not having Harden there, like maybe even if he holds out or something, I don't know if he will or not, but I think Joel Embiid could possibly get traded. I feel like he's kind of unhappy.
Though?
Miami. I feel like he wants to go play with
For
his boy
who?
Jimmy Butler. Sadly,
who are
it's
they
gonna
giving
have
up
to.
for
It's
that?
gonna have to be Bam, Tyler Hero. It's gonna have to be every one of their players. They have a crappy roster. I don't know if you've looked at their roster, but
If you're Philly and you
I
get
mean, you probably want to play
Bam,
trade him somewhere else. But
Tyler Hero, or first, are you taking that? I'd probably take that.
I mean, just start the process
like-
again.
So if you're a James Harden-less Sixers, do you think you have a chance?
Do we think Jimmy Butler wants to play with Embiid though? Didn't he call him a little B word when he was in Philly?
I don't know. I feel like that's him
Yeah,
just
doesn't he
calling
call everybody
Tobias that.
Maybe.
uh,
He didn't enjoy his time in Philly. I don't think he didn't enjoy his time in Minnesota.
I feel like he
definitely
wanted to
called
sign
Pat that.
in Philly. Yeah, he did. He did. He wanted to
thought
sign in
he-
Philly, but Tobias, like they gave Tobias the contract
Yep.
instead of Jimmy. I think.
Makes no sense to me.
They probably have at least one ring, if not two, if Jimmy Butler's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I also feel like he just thought. I just thought. To me, from videos I've seen, I thought. In his mind, he thought Embiid was just not fully there. I feel like even from the MVP race last year, I was like, dude, Embiid, stop talking, dude. You're talking way too much. He dug himself a hole. I feel like he won the MVP, but I feel like even after it happened, people were like, it should have gone to somebody else.
Yeah. All right. Who do you guys
All right.
have?
I got James Harden not going to the Clippers, and instead, Mr. Irving himself, Kyrie to the Clippers.
Oh
think
my
that's the most
god. Do you really think that would happen, bro? Kyrie's like
I don't
in the
think
trade
any big
rumors
superstars
every
really get
year.
traded. Yeah,
Like he's unhappy every day of his life.
every day of his life.
It's so sad. I'm like, what the heck, Kyrie?
I think if they could get some value out of the Clippers, I don't know. I don't know if you can build a team around Luka Doncic.
I feel like he would fit with the Clippers super well, like better than Harden.
Yeah.
Like Harden probably would too, but I feel like you can actually win something with Kyrie. It's not worth trading for
I think
Harden.
Kyrie and PG would be kind of nice together.
Yeah.
And to run around with Westbrook more than Harden. Harden plays so slow. And I don't think Dallas traded away all their important role players to Brooklyn.
I know.
So I feel like they're not going to be good. Like they might be at best 5 or 6.
I feel like they
but more
could
likely,
surprise
8.
people, but yeah, I agree. They have no high ceiling, but like Grant Williams is a good pickup. They needed that. They needed some dude who could just like get in people's faces. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Kyrie and Luka should work out. Like I want them to work out, but they're probably not.
Harden.
Going off Clippers, I mean, I thought it would maybe be Kawhi or Paul George. How long have they been in the Clippers? 4 years? 5 years?
Yeah.
It was pandemic year was the first year.
Yeah, so
So,
2019,
4
2020
years?
season. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I feel like that's just not panning out. I feel like they could get, right now, a decent return on at least one of them.
On Paul George.
Paul George, more likely.
Yeah.
Because he's been very limited the last couple of years, but I feel like trading one of those two pieces would get you a lot, and you would get more playing time. You'd get more in return. I feel like so. I think one of those two on the Clippers, I think, would be most likely to be traded superstar wise.
Also, I feel like we could see a swap between maybe like Kawhi and Kyrie. What is it? Do you guys think that could be possible? Like not a direct swap. Kawhi's like.
I think. I mean, probably not. But if it happened, and when Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he's top 10 to me.
Yeah.
And I think Dallas would be much better with a healthy Kawhi than with Kyrie. I don't know that Kawhi wants to play with Luka though.
Yeah.
That would be the thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
He wants to be in LA, right? He wants to live in Los Angeles.
Everyone wants to play in that new arena. I don't know.
And
if
I
you guys
feel like
saw
the
that.
Mavs need a defensive player.
Yep.
For sure.
Because we saw it. Kyrie and Luka, they have not been playing well together. So.
Yeah. And Jason Kidd's gonna
What we
get
got
fired,
next, Stevie?
so.
Yeah.
Most likely to make their first All-Star game.
Ooh.
What do you got, Balin?
Ooh. We talked about Paolo Banchero, but the obvious and most likely probably going to be the leading scorer on this team over 25 points a game. Jamal, Mr. Murray,
Oh yeah.
he is going to be phenomenal this year.
It's still
not even a
mind
close
blowing
pick
that
for
he
me.
hasn't made it. Even though,
Yeah.
like, obviously, West is so packed. Like, it's hard to make the All-Star game, even if you're freaking amazing. But what is he
Chris
going to
Paul's
average
probably
this
not
year?
going to make it, so that opens a spot.
You said
Zach?
25 points per game?
26.7. That's what I'm going with.
Is that good enough to make it, bro? You got Shy, you got Luka, you got Devin Booker.
You're
There's so many.
close to 27 on the top 2 seed.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Drew
right.
Holiday averaged like 13 and made it. Let's not do that.
And we saw what he did in the playoffs. Everyone knows he's a playoff player, but if he can translate at least part of that to the regular season, he's gonna be an all-star. I think another honorable mention. While we're talking about it, Aaron Gordon. I feel like he was snubbed last year. I think he has a potential of making it this year too.
Yeah, I can see that. I put Mikal Bridges. He finally has not finally, but like now he's kind of the star of the show for Brooklyn. I feel like he's gonna show out. I feel like that whole team is gonna show out. I feel like Ben Simmons is actually back, and I feel like he's gonna set up everyone really well. Mikal, I'm pretty sure like his first couple games in Brooklyn, he was dropping like 30 pieces, like back to back to back. I feel like a full like training camp under Jock Vaughn, and with those like pieces that they have now, like they're gonna be a formidable team, and I feel like Mikal Bridges, 27 points a game, lock it in. He's gonna be an Eastern Conference All-Star. If he was in the West, he wouldn't be an All-Star. Who do you got, Bryden? Or did you already say
Jamal Murray?
Oh, okay, Jamal
Yeah,
Murray.
Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon is
Yeah.
second. To me.
Dang, no Michael Porter, no love.
Nah, I mean he's a really good offensive player, but
Yeah.
beyond that, I just don't see him making the All-Star game, at least this year. Maybe in a couple years, but not this year.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, most likely to break out, and this could be a team or a player, if you'd like, whatever you guys want to pick. What do y'all? Who wants to start on this one?
I'll start.
Okay.
I feel like after they traded for Brunson last year, the Knicks, I feel like they overperformed. I feel like they could be a breakout team this year.
Yeah.
I feel like if they play offensively well, they're a great defensive team.
Mm-hmm.
If they click offensively, I think they could be top 3 in the East this year. But they have to perform very well.
Yeah.
I think they have a potential to do that.
I'll go. I put Anthony Edwards. I mean, he's already kind of broken out, but I feel like this is his like for sure breakout year where he's like possibly an MVP candidate, and I feel like he possibly elevates the T-Wolves a lot, like to top 4 seed. They're not in the play-in. It's kind of like that roster is kind of constructed a little different than like every other roster in the NBA, but I feel like they could have been a lot better last year, but Cat was injured for like half of the season, and they didn't really play together until the like last 2 weeks of the season. So I feel like with Cat and Gobert back there, I feel like they could be crazy good, and then Anthony Edwards could break out like crazy.
I think Anthony Edwards for sure. I think he's probably gonna average close to 30, like high 29s. I think he'll probably be a starter in the All-Star game. I don't think he's gonna be an MVP candidate because I don't think Minnesota's gonna be very good. The only way I think they are is if they're really good defensively, which
I think they
we
have
haven't really
to be.
seen the Gobert Towns.
Yeah.
Because if you have Gobert out there, it's like your offense can't be that great, even if Anthony Edwards is the best scoring guard in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't think he'd be an MVP candidate. But no, I definitely would say he's a breakout player for sure. For me, it's I think the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to be a top 3 seed in the West.
They're
I
gonna be
think
scary.
they're like, yeah. I'd bet the house on them being pretty darn good.
What seed
Making
do you
not-
think they would be? Like, do you think they'd be top 4, or do you think they're just top 6, like not in the play-in?
I put them. No, I think right after the season I put them as the 2 seed.
2 seed.
2 seed because
wow.
I don't think, like, if you think about the other teams, Phoenix probably not gonna be healthy. Golden State rests. Denver rests. Lakers rest. So it's gonna be
And they just go,
those
go,
4
go.
plus OKC. Yeah, OKC's go, go, go. They're like what Sacramento was last year,
Yeah.
which was the 3 seed. But they're a better team to me, I think, this coming into this year, or at least they'll shock more people.
Yeah.
We'll see though. I'm all in on Oklahoma City.
I would hate if they were the 2 seed, to be honest. That's scary. If they came alive that fast, with like Chet's first year, technically, because he's a rookie now, that's scary. I hope that doesn't happen, Balin. Goodness.
I think OKC is gonna be like 6 seed.
6 seed.
I could see him 4 seed.
I just
I
we'll
guess-
see. I mean, Nuggets, Warriors, Phoenix, Kings. That's top 4 right there. Lakers, if you want to add the Lakers, that's 5.
Memphis.
Memphis.
Oh my god.
Then you're adding in OKC. I mean, then the West is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Which it is.
I
It is every year.
I
but
think Sacramento could sneak up and be the 1 seed.
I'm not buying that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I don't think Wembanyama is going to do that well, but we'll see.
Oh, not San Antonio, Sacramento. The Kings.
Sacramento.
Sacramento's going to be good again.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they didn't get worse.
Yeah, they'll be
1 seed.
I think they could. But
No,
all right,
not
who
one.
do you
To
guys
me,
think?
they feel like a team that had their year.
Oof.
I don't think De'Aaron Fox is going to sustain just being the most clutch player like ever, other than Isaiah
Yeah.
Thomas on the Celtics.
To me, I feel like they're a team that could like take another leap. Like I don't know how good JaVale McGee's gonna be, but they added him, and I felt like they were really, really small last year, and that hurt them a lot. But also that was the way they played. I don't know. Who do you guys think is most likely to outperform their draft position?
Got to look it up real quick.
Yeah, I wanted the Lakers to draft this guy, but they didn't. He went to the Miami Heat. Jaime Jaquez out of UCLA.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I can't confirm it, but I think he was like around 7. He went from like 17 to 20 around those picks. I think maybe he went 19, but
Commercial on the
what was that? Wait, what'd you say, Balin?
there's a commercial on my thing.
Oh, I think Jaime Jaquez is gonna play really well. I think he's gonna be a key piece to the Heat, and I think he's gonna surprise a lot. I can see him averaging like 15 points per game, like, and maybe hovering around like 3rd or 4th for like Rookie of the Year, like behind like Chet, Wembanyama, Scoot, and he'll maybe be like with like Amen and Asar Thompson. I feel like they're gonna be really good. So I feel like he'll be like that. People are gonna be wishing they took him with the 6th pick.
Okay. Like I can go. I guess just mostly because I watch these guys more. Like Julian Strawther, for sure. I'm not sure what pick he was, but he's pretty low.
I think he was 2nd round.
And and then Hunter Tyson can't friggin' miss, apparently. Like, he makes every single 3,
Yeah.
so.
Julian Strawther was
we'll
the
see.
29th pick, by the way.
29th? Okay. Yeah, he was freaking good at Gonzaga, too. Freaking annoying. But, I don't know. I do you think he's going to get that many minutes, or he's just playing a lot because it's preseason?
I think with the way he has played in the preseason, he's gonna get
Yeah.
minutes. I think he's gonna have to earn his spot because I don't know. I mean, Coach Malone doesn't like playing rookies usually. He played Christian Brown a lot last season, but because Christian Brown played defense.
Yeah, true.
Strother is more of an offensive player, I feel like, but we're gonna need that offense off the bench. And I feel like Strother is just all around kind of a more level-headed kid than what Bones was, which is Bones.
gosh.
Bones was supposed to lead. He was supposed to lead the bench, and he just
Freaking
kind of went off the
Bones.
deep end.
I forgot he existed. Forgot the
I
Clippers
think
had him.
Strother. Yeah, I think Strother is gonna pop off.
Yeah, I can see that. Is that your pick too, Bryden?
I mean, yeah, I'm biased, obviously, but
Yeah.
I do think being the 29th pick, I think from what I've seen in the preseason so far, he's a really good shooter, and he plays deep. Like he's not absent on defense. Like he actually tries on defense.
True.
So
He's been popping off.
I do think he'll get playing time. I think it might be hard at first, but if the second unit struggles to like take shots and just score, because it's going to be Reggie Jackson, Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Zeke Naji. Those four guys have not shown really an ability to score in the NBA yet, and if they struggle to score at first, your best option to go get a bucket off the bench is going to be Julian Strother.
Yeah.
So that's what. I mean, hopefully Christian Brown just averages 15 and Peyton Watson averages 15. There's nothing to worry about, but I mean, I shouldn't say Reggie Jackson hasn't been able to get a bucket in the NBA, but like his time in Denver, he was not able to get a bucket ever. So, yeah.
I feel like he'll play better with a full training camp and stuff. Not just getting there on like waivers or whatever. But most likely team to regress this year, or player that's gonna regress if you have that. I put 76ers possibly.
Yeah, I think that's the obvious pick.
But I also think Miami. Like Miami can't really regress that much because they were the 8th seed last year. But like their roster
they made the
is
finals.
Their roster is so much worse. Possibly, unless they find like they always find like weird random dudes that pop up out of nowhere, like Max Strus and Gabe Vincent, that like somehow play well. So I feel like that could happen again, and they don't regress. But I feel like they could easily not make the playoffs with their roster.
I think my top two, Miami, and I also think I did earlier say that Memphis defensively got better, but I think offensively they got worse.
Yeah.
I think Memphis. I feel like they're lucky if they crack. I think they'll make play-in, but they're not going to be what they were
two
seed last season. Yeah, I don't think they make two seed this year.
I feel like people don't realize how big of a loss Tyus Jones was too. I feel like they played so well when Ja was out with Tyus Jones. Like they were actually had a better record with Tyus. And Ja Morant's out the first 25 games with suspension, so I feel like they easily drop in the standings.
I think they're going to be
fighting.
8, 7, 6 at best.
I could see that. What do you got,
yeah,
Balin?
those are my top two.
Well, first off, I think we need to say that we forgot about Cam Whitmore and the rookie thing.
Oh, yeah.
I know Cam Whitmore. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. I was just looking at it, and like one of the teams I think in the East that's going to make the playoffs that didn't last year is Indiana, which means that there's going to have to be a team that's bumped out. I think that it's hard. I mean,
that is
my
hard.
pick, I guess, is Toronto.
Oh,
I don't think
Toronto didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yeah, I mean they're going to play in though. All you got to do is bump a play-in spot.
Oh yeah.
Brooklyn will be, I think, more towards like the 9-10 spot than the 6th seed.
I could see Toronto like blowing things up, like trading Pascal and trading OG, and like trying to get the #1 pick or something like that.
Yeah, like let Scotty Barnes shoot as many times as he wants, and then
Yeah,
get the #1 pick.
exactly. Let Scotty Barnes do his thing and just build around him and build around another #1 pick or something.
What are our thoughts about Cleveland?
I feel like
I know I said they're gonna have the best defense.
I feel like
again.
they are the team that goes up in the East, not down. I know that they were their 4 seed, but I feel like they like found pieces around the edges that like are perfect fits.
Well, you think last year Donovan Mitchell's his first year. I think they're gonna mesh better this year. I think him and Garland are gonna play a lot better together this year.
Yeah, I feel like I
They
maybe
have-
should have put that as my breakout team.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of pieces that are gonna do better this year, and they have a good defense. I mean, that's what they kind of have, a great defense.
They
So I think their offense is gonna be better.
Yeah, they added Strus and Niang too. I feel like those are
the winningest player of
of
the
all
decade,
time.
George Niang.
Can I just say, I bet on Strus to hit, I think 1-3 in like the NBA Finals, and I think he went 0 for 13 or it was something absurd. But the one day I bet on him.
I do remember that game. It was like, stop shooting, bro. Like, stop shooting.
Yeah.
Literally did it, and he kept shooting. Yeah.
That felt like me today shooting.
Yeah. I do think I don't want to be like a bully to this team, but I think Charlotte's gonna be worse than they are. Worse than 27 wins.
Wow.
Like,
I could. There's so much like drama with that team. Like Kai Jones got kicked out the team. Freaking. It looks like what's his face, Miles Bridges going back to jail soon. Like, there's so much going wrong with that team, bro. They need to, like, if they really want to do anything, I feel like they gotta let go of Miles Bridges. Like, and just.
I don't know why they're defending him. Like,
Yeah.
he's not that good to defend.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with him. Like, even Michael Jordan left. Like, he's the one that kind of sucks at drafting anyways, but, like, Michael Jordan left the team. Like, that's embarrassing. And I don't think Brandon Miller is going to be all that good, to be honest.
Correct.
He was trash in the summer league.
That was rough outing for him.
All right, so we go to the next one.
Most likely to get the #1 overall pick awarded to the worst team in the league.
Yeah. Who do you think?
Well, I'll just continue with what I'm saying. The Charlotte Hornets is my pick.
Yeah.
Nothing fits together there. Like, Terry Rozier's making a ton of money. Gordon Hayward is making a ton of money.
I forgot he's on the team.
Below mid.
Yeah.
Lonzo has not proven that he can play winning basketball.
Lonzo.
Not Lonzo, I'm sorry. Lonzo,
You're good.
Lonzo, you have proven you play. LaMelo hasn't proven.
Yeah.
And then, Miles Bridges probably not going to play. Their big is P.J. Washington, right?
Yeah.
Mark Williams is their projected starting center.
I don't even know who that
Richards
is.
the backup. Oh, these guys didn't average 10 points a game in college. Like,
Yeah.
maybe close to 10. I don't.
I
I got the Hornets as the #1 pick, Bri. Who you got?
Worst team in the league, #1 pick, Hornets. Is what Balin got.
What you think about this? I think Charlotte.
Yeah. They're trash.
They don't got anything, dude. They got LaMelo, but that's it.
Yo.
I almost said Magic, but I think they're gonna do a lot better this year.
Magic might make the playoffs.
I think it's definitely Charlotte to me.
Yeah. I
think, and also, Detroit was the worst team in the league last year. I'm taking their roster over
they're
Charlotte
good
100 times. Yeah.
They might be good, bro. Detroit, they're another team that might be playing. With Monty Williams as the coach, I feel like Monty's perfect coach there. I feel like everyone steps up there and like plays really well. And Wiseman for some reason played really good in the preseason the other day. Do you see that? He like didn't miss a shot. They have Wiseman and Bagley, and they're fighting for the backup center spot. That's embarrassing. But I put Charlotte Hornets as well, but I also put an honorable mention as the Chicago Bulls. I put them in there because I feel like DeRozan, Levine are both getting traded. Because I feel like they're gonna suck to start the year.
Who's taking DeMar DeRozan?
Oh
Miami, maybe.
I feel like no one really wants him. Like he doesn't shoot threes. He
back to San Antonio.
Oh my gosh. Does he want to play there? I feel like maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Like, do the Sixers get him for like Harden? No, I don't know. Like some Levine package.
You have to get Vucevic and.
Yeah, Vucevic is another guy that's probably going to get traded too. I feel like they blow things up in Chicago. That roster doesn't fit together. Billy Donovan could get fired too. I don't know.
Does he still have his job? To be honest.
True. Yeah, that's my pick. An honorable mention.
Okay.
So I'll go next one. Most likely to lead the league in 3-point percentage. I put Damian Lillard. I feel like he's gonna be open, and I feel like he's gonna be smacking them in. I think Dame's gonna do it.
I think he takes too many deep threes.
Yeah,
I agree with Brian.
He takes a lot, but he's gonna be open with Middleton and Giannis. They're gonna be taking a lot.
I think it's gonna be. I could see Klay Thompson or what's his name on the Pacers.
Let's go Cowboys. Sorry. Who won the Pacers?
What's his name?
Oh, Buddy Hield.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll go with the dude that was just like scorching hot at the end of the season, Luke Kennard from Memphis.
Oh my gosh,
Like
he's so good.
Yeah. He's got a pretty shot, man. That lefty's got pretty shot.
Yeah. That's a good pick. I forgot he's on Memphis. He's definitely gonna get some good looks. That Memphis coach is really good.
You like him?
I feel like they'll be in games just with him. Yeah. I feel like they're just too young right now. But like this might be a year that they could step it up, or maybe they're missing like a piece. But what about if DeRozan went to Memphis?
All right.
Sorry, I feel like he would be kind of a good fit, like to get a bucket.
Isn't that like another just like not inefficient offensive player though for that roster with Marcus Smart on it?
Yeah. I mean, Marcus just plays D. He doesn't. I don't know. All right, let's just move on. Yeah. What's the next one?
Dunk contest champion.
I'll
go with Shaden.
Shaden? Was he in the dunk contest last year?
Yeah, wasn't he?
And he lost.
Did he win or did he get? He lost to
Mac.
old boy from Southwest Virginia,
Mac McClung. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put a Zion. Hopefully Zion enters the dunk contest.
100%. I'm on board. 100%.
Yeah. I'm hoping and praying that Zion hops in there. So. But Bryden, who do you got for winning the dunk contest?
I'm in the same boat as you. I put Zion. I think if he comes back super healthy, I think he would be the most electric and most fun to watch in the dunk contest.
Yeah. I also he looks like he's in better shape this year. I feel like he's gonna have a healthy season.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
I feel like the NBA is better when he's there.
We deserve one season where he's healthy at least.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about New Orleans, who was top 3 seed when he was healthy.
Yeah, and we should be talking about the player who's gonna regress the most, CJ McCollum. I'm just kidding.
Savage.
All right, should we go most likely free agent or traded player to make an impact in the playoffs?
Free agent or traded player to make an impact in the playoffs. Give me a second.
Is it just Damian Lillard? I feel like Damian Lillard, they won't lose in the first round. The Bucks won't lose in the first round this year. For sure. Might lose in the third round, but I think Damian Lillard's mine.
I want to say Porzingis. I think that he helps that team.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like they're in Game 7 of the conference finals, so I think he would give that push where you're not down 3-0 to Miami if you had Porzingis. He gives that extra score. Now you have 3 guys that get 20 on every single night. So, yeah.
For me, it's Bradley Beal.
Oof.
I think the Phoenix Suns are really good. Just in general, offensively, I think Bradley Beal will add that extra layer on offense.
Yeah.
Again, I think Phoenix is going to be absolutely trash when they play their bench and when they play defense, but I think Bradley Beal will add a whole extra layer that Phoenix Suns really kind of needed against the Nuggets. If they had Bradley Beal last season, might have been a whole different story, but...
Have you guys seen them play in the preseason? Phoenix?
Offensively, they look great.
Yeah, they're incredible. And, like, I'm surprised by even their bench. I forgot because in the trade they got Grayson Allen. And then they have, like, that Watanabe guy from Brooklyn. Like, I don't know. They have some pieces on the bench that could be decent. Just, like, I'm scared of them. Like,
I think Phoenix Suns is the team to worry about in the West.
Yeah, I agree. They could kill people. I'm scared.
And that's Bradley Beal.
Yep.
Bradley Beal's gonna be like, "What's up, dude?" And then he's gonna rain threes, and I'm gonna be annoyed the whole time. And so are you.
I am. Oh my god, I know. I do not want to play them. I hope they're like the 1 seed. Let's pray. Alright. Most likely to be an Iron Man player. Play all 82 games.
Ooh, I forgot that one. Okay.
I
don't even know, like...
I think Kevin Looney played the last 2 seasons, 82. But I'm not going to put him, but... I just put not Anthony Davis. That's what I put.
Davis is going to play 10 games.
Surprisingly, he
I
played
feel like
55.
DeRozan always plays.
Yeah.
DeRozan, Jared Allen, I feel like plays a lot.
I'll go with Mikal
sure,
Bridges. I think Mikal Bridges last year played 83 because he had like an extra game with the Suns. So I'll go Mikal Bridges. I feel like he can stay healthy again, and I feel like he'll play 82. Yeah.
I'm going off of Phoenix Suns. I think Grayson Allen.
I can see that.
I think he'll play all games, especially not starting this year. If he doesn't start, I think he has a really good chance of playing every single game.
True that. What do you got, Bay?
Donovan Mitchell.
Woof.
I think Donovan Mitchell will play all 82 games.
Bro's gonna fake an injury after his 72-point game.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. I don't want him to. Alright. Most likely to average the most clutch points per game, as in the last 4 minutes of the game.
Austin Reeves.
Jamal Murray.
Hell no.
Austin Reeves. Last year it was De'Aaron Fox, right?
He's out. He's out. No Austin Reeves.
This year's Austin Reeves. He's the Lakers closer. LeBron can't close. LeBron can't make free throws. Austin Reeves is just going to pop off in the final 4 minutes.
At their Chloe.
What was that?
Rui Hachimura is their closer. Don't do that. Rui's their closer.
Rui and Austin Reeves are gonna tag team it, but Austin Reeves is gonna get more points. Austin Reeves is a free throw merchant. He can get to the free throw line whenever he wants, bro. He just flops, and he's not gonna get a technical. He's too good at selling it. He's like better than Harden is at selling it. Austin Reeves for sure.
Gonna beat Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray, I like it. I like it.
It's gonna be Jamal Murray. There's no question about it.
I got Steph Curry.
Ooh.
I feel like
Steph Curry's my pick.
Doesn't Steph kind of suck in the last 4 minutes of the game?
Don't tell the Sacramento Kings that.
Oh yeah, you're right. What did he drop? Like 40, 50 in the game 7? I don't know.
50 in game 7? Just absurd too. Just like throw him the ball, get out the way. And drive in, getting hit by 2 people in the air, making layups.
Watch it be Chris Paul. Chris Paul just mid-range merchant for the Golden State Warriors this year in the final 4 minutes.
Gross. I don't want to hear that.
All right. Most likely to win the 3-point contest in the All-Star game.
Man that should have made it last year, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
He's definitely not going to win it.
Another person, let me tell you, I bet on him so many times. He screwed me so many times.
Who?
KCP, dude. I'd be like, just
Oh.
make 1 3. I'd bet on him to make 1 3. You know how many times he didn't make 1 3?
Dude, he's so
Too many times.
inconsistent. But then when he's on, he's like he doesn't miss.
Exactly. Like, games he pops off, he'll have 20. Games he doesn't do anything, he'll have less than 7.
Yeah.
Like, dude, come on.
I put
But-
Tyrese Halliburton as my winner of the 3-point contest. He popped
It's up
off
there for
last
me.
year.
Is his shot fast enough?
Dude, he had like 30-something in the first round last year, and then he couldn't make any for the final round. I don't know who beat him, but somebody did. Oh, Balin.
3-point winner, Klay Thompson.
I could see that. Has he won before?
Got second, I think, to Steph Curry 1 year.
Okay.
Gross.
Balin, did you have one? Or did you already say yours?
KCP.
Oh yeah, KCP. Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna win. Just
Right.
kidding. Just messing.
Most likely to lead the league in steals.
Jimmy Butler.
Do you know who was leading the league in steals during the preseason? I don't know if you can name him.
Leading the league in the steals in the preseason. D'Angelo Russell.
It's not Dame Lillard.
Damian Lillard?
Yeah.
Bro, he's only played 1 game and he played only the first half.
I guess he had 4 steals though.
What the heck? Okay. Well, it's probably because he was guarding Scottie Pippen Jr.
Hmm.
Who got waived today. He didn't wave back.
Getting way back. I got one for you.
Alright.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Steals?
Steals.
Are you sure you're not mistaking it for blocks?
Dude, his wingspan is so long, he's gonna get so many little pokeaways.
Yeah, I could see it. Also, Kawhi is if he stays healthy, he should lead the league in steals. But I got Jimmy Butler.
Timothy. Right.
What did I say?
You said Dante DiVincenzo.
No, I didn't.
Patrick Beverly.
You
I
said-
don't remember who I said, but Marcus Smart will be up there for sure.
Yeah. I think you
I
said
think
Jordan
Marcus
Poole.
Smart. No, I didn't. Even stole. Marcus Smart will be up there for sure. He's
Yeah.
gonna be their best defensive player other than JJJ, but
I
he
can't.
might be their best defensive player.
Yeah, JJJ legit like doesn't try on certain plays, but I feel like he could block any shot he wants, and most of the time he doesn't even jump.
Yeah, agree.
But most likely to lead the lead the league in blocks. Who do you guys have?
Evan Mobley.
Dude, I have Evan Mobley too. Frick. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I got Mobley.
I agree.
I think he's probably the most likely to win Depoy, just because he was close last year, and he'll just continue to get better. Hopefully, if you're a Cavs fan, his wingspan's absurdity.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think his brother gets minutes? I forget his brother's first name, but he's also
Probably
on the Cavs.
not.
Okay.
Is it Darius Mobley?
That doesn't sound like Darius Garland.
Darius Garland's his little brother.
Oh, but all right, who do you got, Bryden?
Wembanyama.
Ooh, good pick.
That is a really good pick.
I mean, he's the tallest dude in the league. I think.
Have you seen the Thomas Bryant video?
Yeah, where he dunks on him and Thomas looks in the crowd or the
Oh
bench.
my god.
He's like,
I'm so tired of the Victor stuff, dude. It's like
I
No,
didn't.
I'm sick of it.
I'm
so
sick of it.
I did not think he was gonna play this well in the preseason.
Yeah.
Like the lob he caught and like by the free throw line and dunked it. I was like, what the heck? This dude's different. I'm scared. Also, if you play
If he's
his
good,
team
it'll
in
be
2K,
fun. But if he's like mid, it's not gonna be that fun.
yeah, true. I hope they win some games early on. If you play Wembanyama's team, or if you play the Spurs in 2K, bro, Wembanyama's so freaking hard to get a shot off on in the paint. It's impossible.
That's funny.
But should we go assist leader? I got Nikola Jokic as the NBA assist leader this year. I don't think
Good
he
one.
had it last year. He was like 1/10 of a percent off. But
Was it Harden last year?
I think it was Trae Young,
Or Young?
which is weird. Let's see.
I think I'll go. I mean, probably Jokic, but I think I'll just go with Tyrese Halliburton. I think that's a
Yeah, that's really
more
good
of a
pick.
sleeper pick.
I think Jokic takes it this year.
Yeah, Jokic is gonna take it. Balin, come on, get with it.
Mm.
Now, I hope Tyrese averages like a double-double. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
12 assists. I can see it. He was like amazing in the FIBA World Cup. I think he was like one of the
Yeah.
only Americans to get like 10 assists in a game. So most likely to lead the league in rebounds. Who do you guys have?
Jokic. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna be up there, but I don't even think Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wembanyama.
I can see that. I
AD if he's healthy.
oof, he will be. He will be.
Cat.
That sure will be up there.
Yeah, I can see that.
I feel like Joker's the safe pick. I'm going Joker.
Weirdly, the person who led the league in like highest average rebounding last year was Sabonis, and I look at him as like a smaller dude. I don't know how he did that, but I put Alperoon Sengun.
Nice.
He averaged 9 rebounds last year. I think he's gonna take a leap. I think he's gonna average close to a triple double, baby Jokic, with the Rockets.
Baby Yo.
With the Rockets this year, with Udoka, I feel like they're gonna actually be a little scary. But Sengun's gonna take.
If they go like, if he averages a triple double and they're like 40 and 42, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I feel like the Rockets could be pretty decent this year.
I think they'll be better without Kevin Porter for sure.
Yeah, he's like Harden. He's like kind of toxic to the team. I feel like
Yeah.
has the ball around too much. Who do you guys think will be the scoring champion? Average the most points this year. I think it's gonna be Joel Embiid, especially if Harden's not there. I think he's gonna have to carry
He might
a lot of
go
games.
35 if Harden's not there.
Yeah, like I think Maxi's gonna have a breakout year, especially if Harden's not there. But I think Embiid's still gonna pop off and score 30 plus.
I don't know. I think. I think I'm gonna go Giannis. I think he's won it before. I'm gonna go Giannis. He averaged over 30 last year, right?
I have no clue. Let me check.
I think Dame being out there opens up more space for him to work with, which will help him. Or
Yeah,
maybe
which
Dame will be the
31.
one that gets more scoring. But
Yeah,
yeah, I got Giannis.
31 and 11.
So I
Pretty
got
good, pretty good.
I got Tatum.
Tatum,
Tatum,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, he's it's tough with Porzingis joining the team, but I think Tatum's gonna take most of the shots for the Celtics.
I feel like if Tatum is like the scoring champion, then the Celtics will be lower in the seeding.
I can see that.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like the lower his points per game is, the better the team is off. Because I feel like he's just not passing the ball enough. Maybe. I don't know. Who do you guys think is gonna win Coach of the Year?
That dude on Oklahoma City.
I thought you were
What's
gonna
his
say
name?
that. I have no idea, but he's like a young white dude. I'm just,
Yeah.
he's a really good coach. I put Jock Vaughn, Brooklyn Nets. I feel like they have a if they're a 5 seed, like I feel like I could see him being up there. Or like
Okay.
Orlando Magic if they make it. I don't even know the name of their coach, but if they make the
That's what I was
playoffs,
gonna say.
yeah. Who
was
the
gonna
heck
say-
is their coach?
I was gonna say Brooklyn, Magic, or
Brooklyn.
Kings.
Didn't the Kings coach win last year? Mike Brown?
Yeah, Mike Brown won last year.
Okay. Jamal Mosley is the coach of the Orlando Magic. Why does that name sound familiar? Who the heck is that?
He played for the Nuggets.
Oh, he played college basketball for the Colorado Buffaloes. Too.
Hmm.
What an asshole.
It's Dagnalt or something for the Thunder.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Alright.
Interesting.
All right, let's hurry up. I've got not much battery left in my chargers at work.
Okay. Most likely to be the most improved player of the year. I put Jordan Poole.
Ooh, good pick.
Jordan Poole.
People are down on him. That's a good pick.
He only averaged like 14 points a game last year. I feel like he's gonna be like 30 this year. Easily see that happen.
Yeah, Keldon Johnson.
That's a good pick too.
He's gonna score a lot for that team, and people don't really know about him because he plays for San Antonio. So I got Keldon Johnson.
He's gonna play so well and get traded too for another pick. Who do you got, Bri?
I got Nas Reed.
Okay.
Ooh, love it.
I think if he balls out this season, which he very well could, I think he could win that award.
Yeah, that's interesting with T-Wolves with all their bigs. It's exciting.
Which both of them get hurt a lot, by the way.
Yeah, true. All right, most likely to be 6th man of the year. I put Rui Hachimura as my number 1, and I put Chris Paul as my runner-up.
Those are both great picks.
Is Balin frozen?
He might be gone. Bailey.
Wait, maybe his laptop died. Oh,
Yeah, it could have
frick.
happened too.
Oh, wait, Balin. Oh my gosh, Balin.
Bailey.
Balin. Is he here? Oh my gosh, this is not good. All right, who do you have as your 6th man?
You said Hachimura and
Hachimura and Chris Paul are my top 2, but Hachimura is probably my 6th man.
is Chris Paul not starting? Or is he starting?
He is right now in the preseason, but Draymond's hurt, so I'm guessing he'll come off the bench. Because
Okay.
it's Wiggins, Clay, Curry, Paul, and Looney. Unless Draymond comes off the bench, but I don't know. Who do you got? Oh, is Balin gone again?
Is Chet starting?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing he
feel like-
would.
If he comes off the bench, him.
Yeah.
But I also have Hachimura, who's on my list. I think. I mean, he played so good last year, dude. He came onto the scene, and
Dude,
me watching him against the Lakers, dude, I was like, who was this guy?
He looks
He's
like a
so
completely different player than what he was. Shot
God, dude, he played
48%
so good.
from 3 in the playoffs.
Yes.
Balin, who do you
I
got?
have Hachimura.
If you're here, I don't know if you're frozen.
Hey, man.
Alright. Balin says it's not gonna work with his other laptop. Dang it! Dang it!
Damn.
Alright, should we just rip through these other ones real quick?
That's a,
And we'll get Balin's in the next episode. He got cut off on 6th man. So defensive player of the year, who do you got, Bryden? I put Rudy Gobert, and I only put that because I feel like he can roam with Cat playing the 4. I feel like Cat could possibly in a matchup, Cat could guard the actual center, and then Gobert could just roam around and get blocks in the paint. Even though I really hate Rudy Gobert with a passion.
yeah, I don't like that team. I have Wembanyama just because
Oh,
of
man.
length.
That would be crazy.
And I think he's gonna get a lot of votes, dude. Like he's gonna have so much media.
Just
on.
fans loving him,
Yeah.
and then media just forcing it.
Media's like, oh
Down
my
our
god,
throats.
he got one block.
Yeah.
I think he'll be up there for sure, just because of his sheer length.
He got one
And media.
block.
Exactly.
Who do you got for rookie of the year? I did put Wembanyama. I put Wembanyama, and I put Chet Holmgren as second.
Got Scoot Henderson, and Wembanyama.
I would hope Scoot wins it, instead of Wembanyama. That'd be sick. If he
bet it's
steps in and
Wembanyama,
Lillard numbers. I doubt it.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Who do you got for your MVP this year? Who's winning MVP this year?
Jokic.
Jokic? Okay. I think Luka wins his first MVP.
You think that team's gonna do that well?
I don't think they'll do great, but I think they'll make the playoffs, and he's gonna have to do crazy numbers, and I feel like he will. In the other game, preseason, where T-Wolves put their starters in, and he had like 25 in the first half, and he played like 18 minutes. I feel like he's in shape. Like, I don't know if you've seen the pictures of him, but he actually looks like kind of buff.
He looks fit.
Yeah, and like he usually looks like chunky. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna have a pop off year. And I still feel like him, Joel, and like Giannis are gonna have like voters fatigue. Cause like they're always the top three, and I feel like Luka's gonna have a good season, and people are just gonna be like, let's just vote Luka. His team's worse than everyone else's.
That's fair.
So
I just feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, you have Kyrie also." So
yeah, true.
unless he gets traded, but I feel like there's just gonna be so many people in the voting. They're gonna be like, "Dude, you have literally one of the best point guards ever."
Yep. True. I could see that. But that's just my pick. Alright. Sad that Balin couldn't end it with us, but that was all the questions. We'll get Balin's picks next week. We're gonna try to do this every Monday. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Still Up in the Air. So yeah, guys, love y'all. Any final words?
I'm excited to do this every Monday.
Yeah, I feel like next week we should definitely do like West standings or like East standings or something before the actual season starts. Maybe just one of them, so like condense. You know, we can take our time with it. But all right, guys, peace. See y'all next time.